Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton and I am wrapping up the rookie opening round of the Shredder Slopes tournament. This account is at a minus 33. It's in a little bit of an easier bracket than my other rookie account. Now this other rookie account that you're used to seeing is at a minus 32, which is sitting in second place right now. So overall, obviously very happy with my opening round scores. I wish I could trade these for the final round and take my chances, but you know, we have one more round to go. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I do hope that you find the content helpful. Please hit that subscribe button. And secondly, take a moment, everybody, please hit that thumbs up. All right, let's go ahead and head on to the first hole that I left off at. I'm going to show you two different approaches on this hole, okay? The first one is going to be an aggressive drive. The reason that I'm showing you this is because this is the best wind angle to really send the ball down the fairway. We have tailwind with crosswind blowing from right to left. I mean, this is perfect. Here I go full overpower. I hit a perfect ball, and we're going to be able to pick up over 400 yards on the drive here with the Titan. The reason that I like to go this route is because shot number 2 is going to give you pretty close to a dead-on pin approach to try to drop that albatross. This hole is a difficult hole to pick up an albatross on, but it is there with that drive, okay? Now, unfortunately, I want to call it like maybe a quadruple great shot. It was like a good shot. I don't know what happened. The needle skipped on me. Regardless, still picked up the eagle, obviously, but I don't have a replay to really show you on shot number 2 that's going to help, because like I said, it was a disaster with the needle, which was a little strange. But regardless, that's the aggressive route, okay? If you want to just play it easy, you can go this way. It's the same way we've been playing it. We're going to go ahead and go with 6 top. We're going to go with the side spin here, which you'll see. So 6 top, 2 bars of side spin to the right. Here I put my yellow ring on the rough line, sort of aiming down the middle of the fairway, but definitely favoring the left-hand side of the fairway. But the end of my ball guide line is kind of aiming right down the middle, right? Here we make our adjustment. Obviously, you don't want to overpower this shot because you don't want to the tailwind to push your ball into the rough and miss the fairway entirely. So you have to take a normal shot here. We get a bounce, and then we roll out. Now with this drive and an extra mile 8, you know, you're going to get way less than 400. So you're only at 378. And I think we were over 410 on the other approach. This is a really good look, though, at shot number 2. If this is the route that you go, 2 bars of side spin to the left. I went with about 1.5 bars of backspin here. Here I'm basically playing very close to my yellow ring at the rough line, trying to get the ball to the hole, but just not possible on this angle. So therefore, I had to use a little bit of curl to the left. Now, who would have known? You know, I just, you know, guess on the curl here. If I would have used a little bit more, goodness, man, we might have picked up a crazy albatross here. But regardless, you know, that's the way to play this hole. And then we move on to the next one. 15% at mid, 4 back, 1 bar of side spin to the left. You set your spins first on this hole, and then you find your landing spot. You're going to notice I have the ball guide line going through the back of the pin. I have the ball guide line fully in the cup, but I am offset to the left-hand side of the cup. This is pretty high wind. Obviously, 4.5 is the highest that you can get with the Navigator ball in rookie. But it's nice to see here that even in the high wind, we do sneak this one into the hole for a hole-in-one. Very, very close to missing, but a make is a make. Look at that. We get the double roll, and we drop it in there for the hole-in-one. I need that kind of luck coming up on Saturday. We all do. Okay. This one stinks. You know, this is another headwind. We're just going to go 0% at max. I'm going with the katana here. You're going to see I back my target up. See where it goes +2, +1, +0? I just set this up at the +0 yard mark, basically. 2 bars of side spin to the left. I put 1 bar of backspin on here. You know, you can go with half a bar of backspin. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because we don't really need distance on the drive. We just have to make sure that we are landing on the fairway. We're really playing this wind angle for a birdie. If we do drop the eagle, you know, it comes at a very high elevation, so it's a little bit more difficult to play. I do also bring the Goliath for shot number 2 when I have to go this way, because the Goliath gives us power and backspin, which I like. Here we go. We're going to go max back with the Goliath, and we're going to play at 45% at max. So max backspin, 45% at max. Here I line up. I basically have the very last bounce trying to go into the cup. You're not able to pull your rings because of the bridge. You're going to have to push your rings if you're coming at it from this angle. This does come super close to dropping into the hole as well. Here, just a smidge too much backspin, really. But a perfect ball gives you a good look at the little tweaks to make. See, this ball comes in nice, and it just kind of stops a little bit short and a little bit to the right-hand side. So, close look there on that particular hole. That'll bring us to the final hole, in which I'll talk about what a lot of people will want to do. A lot of people are going to want to send the ball with a Berserker or a Power 5 ball. You can do that if you want, okay? The only problem is using a Berserker on this hole, obviously it's only a wind resistance 1 ball. So whenever you clear the rough and you get down to the bottom part or the second fairway there, you're going to have like a max distance thorn shot at higher wind, okay? It's still definitely a makeable albatross. Anytime you can take a thorn albatross shot, you know, that's a great. If you're somebody who's playing with money balls, right, and you know you have like a P5 ball, I would even go like a wind resistance 2 or 3. And I know that typically goes against what we say about using wind resistance and tailwind, but the thing is here with the tailwind, you're not going to have any problem clearing the rough and getting down to the second fairway. So we would rather compensate the drive for the advantage on shot number 2. But I would encourage you just to go ahead and play this way, because this is going to be super simple. We just use a Titan. We're going to go 5 top, 1 bar side spin to the left, yellow ring on the rough line, just like that. The reason that I like this approach is because shot number 2 in this wind angle is essentially dead tailwind, which makes our adjustment very easy, and it brings up a pretty consistent albatross opportunity as well. On my first attempt on the albatross shot on my other account, I just landed, just barely to the right-hand side of the cup. The ball just sat there. So you see I make a minor adjustment right here. 5% at mid. Apply my backspin first, 5 back. Leave the ball guideline a little bit short of the hole because of the tailwind. And here, very, very slight offset to the left-hand side of the pin. You see that? And I did that just because I barely missed to the right-hand side on my first shot, or on my other account, first attempt, right? I didn't practice this hole. I just went right into it. But that's it, everybody. Big round. I hope you're killing it. Love to hear from you in the comments. Again, please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up. And look at that. That's dead center. Nice little offset for that alba. Thanks, everybody.